Welcome back, Cardboard Warriors. How you doing out there today? Hopefully everything's going great in your neighborhood. So we got the new 2021 Challenger decks. We've been busting those open. And we're down to the last one now, the mono green Stompy. So a lot of people's favorite. Good old big green beasts. Oh, and I see Garuk in there already. Oh, it's going to be fun. Alright, so I have been warning everybody at the beginning of these videos. As you can see, this one's already been opened and then reclosed crooked. These are very easily resealable, so be very wary buying these at retail places because a lot of shady people are going to open these, take out the good cards, reseal them, and then return them to the store. And you don't want to end up getting a resealed package because that would suck. So, alright. Magic the Gathering is already a huge money pit. We don't want it to become a big money pit where you're not actually getting anything for your money. So as you can see, anybody can open these really slow because they didn't put a lot of glue on here. And it's the same box design kind of as those VIP boxes, which are really easy to open and reseal. So see, I can reseal it right back and nobody will be none the wiser. So be very careful with these, buying them at retail stores. It's just, people are going to be resealing them. There's just too many shady people in the world. So there you go. Let's break in here and see what we get. So here's your deck box, and I'll pull out the spacers and stuff. All right, so there's a spacer in there that's useless, but then you got your divider card, and there's your deck box. All right, let's see what all is in this deck. I haven't really researched these too much this time around. I've been kind of busy, so I'm just kind of opening them to see what's in here. But I really loved the 2020 Challenger decks. I think they're a great design. It's obvious they're just like, you know, watching what people are using on Arena and then building those decks and selling them. But it's good because that's what people are actually going to be using, and those are competitive decks. So they do cheese out a little bit on the mythics and rares. You don't get quite as many as the actual decks are going to have. But they're pretty close, and so they're pretty easy to modify and turn into the actual decks that people are using. So, but a lot of good cards in these usually. So our first up is a Turn Timber Symbiosis, which is a modal flip card land mythic. We got 2 of those, so that's nice. And then Kazandu Mammoth ×3. Well, we got another mythic. We got Garuk Unleashed, who is a staple in this deck, and it's just a monster. This Garuk with this mono green setup is just great design. Stone Cold Serpent, one of my favorite cards from Throne of Eldraine. Probably my favorite card from Throne of Eldraine. This thing is just so utilitarian. You can put it in any deck and it's awesome. So, Stone Cold Serpent, I love him. 2 of them. I really wish they'd have gone with 4. Swarm Shambler ×3. Oh, the good old Scavenging Ooze. Such a great combo with the, what's that other one? Anyway. Scavenging Ooze, great card. 2 of those. Wildborn Preserver, 2 of those. Yorvo, of course, 2 of those. Lovestruck Beast ×4. Then good old Gem Razor ×2. Primal Might ×3. And then your forests. I'm not going to bother counting those. Everybody can look that up online. It's easy. Wildwood Tracker ×4. Seer Farron, the Hinge Hammer ×1, 2. Thrashing Bronodon to get rid of those pesky artifacts ×3. Ram Through. Oh, really fun card there ×4. Snakeskin Veil ×2. And there you go. There's your main deck. So we got 3 mythics and a lot of rares, man. You see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 rares. That's a lot of rares. 23 rares and 3 mythics. So for all these decks so far, I think this has got the most rares and mythics in it. And we haven't even got to the sideboard yet. So let's open the sideboard and see what's in there. So these mono green decks are pretty easy to pilot and pretty easy to build. And they get pretty brutal pretty quick. All right, so we got the Colony Ambush ×2. Chainweb Arachner, which is a good card for this deck, ×3. Return to Nature ×2. Another 2 Snakeskin Veils. Another Thrashing Bronodon if you want to go play such of those. Ocam Adversary ×3. Run Afoul ×2. And then we'll have our tokens. We got Insect Human, times 3, and then insect beast, and then beast human. So here's your tokens, and then we got the flip tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. So there you have it. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comments below. If you think it's competitive, what you would do to kind of modify it, to juice it up a little bit, to make it really competitive. But I think they do a pretty good job just by taking the top decks on Arena and making making precons out of them. It's a great way to do it. I mean, it saves them a lot of time and research and trouble, and all all they got to do is kind of modify a little bit so they can make it cost to benefit ratio for themselves, because they do pay attention to the secondary market no matter what they tell us. No matter what they can legally say, they definitely watch the secondary market, so they don't put in a ton of the super valuable cards. That's why they nerfed the Stoneclaw Serpents, probably. They only put 2 in here, and only 1 Garuk. But they are putting a lot of bang for the buck in these decks, I think, and I think these decks are going to age well. It's weird. Some do, some don't. But I have a feeling that 2020 and 2021 in a few years are probably going to age really well, because there's a lot of really good usable cards. There's a lot of the staples from the sets that came out this year in these decks, so, or the last couple of years actually. So I think they're going to age well. I'm probably going to pick up several. I got several of the 2020s. I'll probably pick up several of the 2021s as well, just to have them on hand just in case. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below, what you think they should have done, or what do you think about these resealable packages? It's pretty terrible the way they design them. I wish they'd I wish they worked a little bit more on security on these, and these especially considering these are in retail shelves just like that, just no shrink wrap or nothing. So let me know what you guys think. Check out the description below. There's a lot of links to save you money on your Magic purchases, get you cash back on your Magic purchases. My email's down there if you want to talk to me about buying singles or sponsoring a video. My actual address is down there if you want to send me something open on camera. And I really appreciate everything you guys do. We're getting close to 1,000 subs. I'll be super stoked when we get there, because then I can actually start making a little bit of money off the channel. So that'll be very nice, because so far this channel's cost me a lot of money. So anyways, thank you guys so much for everything you do. Every like, sub, share means the world to me. So thank you so much for your time. You guys have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.